New Tottenham boss Roberto De Zerbi has insisted he never wanted to downplay the issue of violence against women after a backlash from fans over his previous comments regarding Mason Greenwood. In his first club interview following his appointment earlier this week, De Zerbi was invited to respond to fans who have concerns over comments he made while Marseille boss when coaching Greenwood. Greenwood had joined Marseille in the summer of 2024 from Manchester United, 2 years after he was arrested on suspicion of rape, assault, and coercive and controlling behaviour. The Crown Prosecution Service dropped the charges the following year, citing the withdrawal of key witnesses and new material that came to light. He denied all charges. De Zerbi defended Greenwood following his move and stoked further controversy in November 2025 as Greenwood prepared for his first match on English soil since leaving Man United as a loanee 2 seasons earlier. "He's a good guy, he paid a heavy price for what happened, a very heavy price," De Zerbi had said. "He has found the right environment for him. We have lent him a hand and given him affection. He's a little bit introverted but I know him and his family. It saddens me what happened in his life, because I know a totally different person than the one who was described in England." De Zerbi, speaking in his native Italian, addressed Tottenham fans' concerns over the remarks by saying, "I have never wanted to downplay the issue of violence against women or violence against anyone more broadly. In my life, I've always stood up for those who are more vulnerable, more fragile. I've consistently fought and taken a stand to be on the side of those who are most at risk. Those of you who know me well will know that I am not the kind of person who makes compromises to win more games or to win an extra title. I am sorry if I offended anyone's feelings with this subject matter. I have a daughter and I am very sensitive to these things, and I always have been. I hope that over time people will get to know me better and will understand that at that moment I didn't mean to take a stance." Minutes after De Zerbi's appointment was confirmed on Tuesday, the Tottenham Hotspur Supporters Trust issued a statement stating it raises serious and far-reaching concerns and added it had expressed concerns from fans to the club. In a statement, the THST had said, De Zerbi's comments about Mason Greenwood were unnecessary, ill-judged, and deeply offensive to a significant number of supporters and, without doubt, will have left victims of male violence alarmed. We believe these statements, left unchecked, will create a divide among supporters at a time when we all need to be pulling together to back the team. It is concerning that the club would put us in this position right when the team needs fans the most. The club must reassert its commitment to the values that fans hold dear, chief among them equality, respect, and integrity. Any perceived sympathy toward alleged perpetrators of physical or sexual violence against women fundamentally undermines trust in the custodianship of this club. The THST had called for De Zerbi and the club to clearly and unequivocally reaffirm these values in their communication, along with this being backed by meaningful action, including visible and sustained support for women's charities and organizations working to combat violence against women. Supporters groups Women of the Lane, Proud Lily Whites, and Spurs Reach had launched a No to Roberto De Zerbi campaign after Tottenham's pursuit of the coach had emerged last week. De Zerbi takes charge with Tottenham 1 point above the relegation zone, with the Italian facing a crunch 7-game spell to preserve their Premier League status. The 46-year-old insisted he will Tottenham manager next season no matter what, citing his 5-year contract as a sign of his commitment. De Zerbi stated that the role was the most important challenge in my career. I think in this moment we have no time to work too much on more principles, but we have to know what we have to do on the pitch, he added. We have to have a good organization on the pitch, with the ball, without the ball. We have to consider the qualities of the players. We are lucky. I am lucky because I have big players with big talent and my work is to help the players to show their qualities. De Zerbi will take charge for the first time when Tottenham face Sunderland away on April 12, while his first home game is against his former club Brighton on April 18.